Bedrock players, this video is for you. Today we go over some mods to improve your Minecraft world. From adding in new structures, items, and nightmare fuel, there is plenty to see in this video, so let's get right into it. Let's kick off the list by adding some life to Minecraft shields and giving them more purpose. The More Shield add-on adds in 23 new shield variants, and some of these shields have some neat little tricks. The Shrieker shield lets out a sonic boom whenever you get slapped by a mob, which sounds cool and does some damage. You can now be a bee and go around stinging mobs that don't like jazz, and give them a poison effect with your bee shield. The Ender shield can be useful for getting you out of situations as it teleports you when you're smacked, or you can live out your long life dream of living like an Enderman. There is also a TNT shield which goes boom when it's hit and does some serious damage. And some useful shields are the Amethyst shield, which gives you super speed when you hold it, so you can run away from any mob at the speed you run away from your mum when she's angry at you. And the Diamond shield is a hidden superpower which heals you every time it gets hit. I need a shield like this in real life. And the Slime shield is my favourite, as it yeets mobs away from you so you can launch them off a cliff for funsies now. There are plenty of shields in this mod with great features, or just act like a normal shield, and some of the shields even have amazing animations, which look great. I feel like having custom shields like this would be great for vanilla Minecraft. More Simple Structures speaks for itself. It adds in so many new structures to your world, and these structures spawn in all biomes and dimensions, adding in quality of life to biomes, dungeons, and new homes. Some of these structures include new mobs like the Lumberjack, who you can also trade items with, which is a great extra with villagers. There is also a pillager camp, and they now have wolves to help them hunt you down. These structures are super well done, and the effort gone into them is wild. So let's move down into the nether. We see the piglins now have a new ship to sail the lava, as well as a new tower and a new castle, which I'd recommend only the brave explore these. And the end is not left out, as they get some new structures added as well. There is now crashed ender ships and end ruin sites around on the end islands. There is also some new dungeon structures, and they come with their own set of challenges and plenty of rewarding loot. Oh, and if you're brave enough, you can find a Herobrine shrine, and yes, you can summon him to come snapping your booty. But he may give you a little fright when he's summoned. If you are looking to spice up your creeper life, look no further, as we have Creeper Overhaul. This mod changes the way creepers look and interact, and I love how good some of these creepers look. As well as the looks, they now have friendly creepers who don't hurt you if you mind your own business. But if you slap them with your pimp hand, they will try headbutt you out of existence. Each biome will give you a new creeper. The jungle biome gives you a bamboo creeper and a jungle temple creeper. There is also a sand creeper for the beach, who does not pass the vibe check and just wants to hurt you. And there's also the Badlands creeper, who looks like a sad boy who just wants some friends. And my favourite creeper is the spruce creeper, as it looks like a spinning totem pole, and the animations look pretty good. There is also two cave variants who camouflage in pretty well, so keep your eyes peeled when exploring in the caves. If you ignite the mushroom creeper with the flint and steel, it will go boom and release a poison effect. So bring some milk if you want to blow up these creepers. Item physics brings in realistic physics to the game, so now when you throw your items on the ground, like your parents did with you, they react to the world around them and they no longer float, and it's a great visual to have in your world. Once you throw items on the ground, they lay down and you can walk over them and move them around, or if you crouch, you can pick them up. And this can be super satisfying when walking through a pile of items popping up all around you. And it's also super satisfying when throwing items on the ground in a pile. I think I can throw items on the ground all day long now. And items in water just sink to the bottom, so they might be a little bit tricky to find. Minecraft animals are rather boring, so let's spruce it up a little bit. Worldwide Animals adds in a range of new animals for many different biomes. The snowy biomes, there is families of penguins getting around, and look at how damn cute the baby penguins look. Easily one of the cutest mobs I've ever seen in Minecraft. There is also yaks getting around, and you can breed these snow cows with wheat. The Badland and desert biomes get the biggest upgrade. There is turtles walking around the Badlands, and you can now be a true Australian with some kangaroos getting around, which you can ride around too. So you can get to school just like us Aussies do. As well as animals, there's also some new blocks and items in the desert to add some quality of life to your worlds. Just be careful of the scorpions, they aren't afraid to unsubscribe you from life. In the jungles, there are cassowaries, red pandas, and gorillas, who we will call Harambe. Harambe looks cute sitting down and gets pushed around by baby red pandas. There are so many new mobs in this mod, and I'd recommend installing it and looking at all of them yourself. Do you want to feel like Dora the Explorer? True Backpacks adds in a brand new backpack with many different styles. These backpacks come in classic brown colour, but you can change the colour to suit yourself. or the world you've built around you. By simply getting dye or certain ores and clicking on the bag, and voila, you got yourself a custom bag. You have 64 slots in these bags, but some bags have up to 256 slots, so you can never run out of room when exploring again. There is also 3 slots on the side, and any items in here will be visible on your backpacks. And I think this is the best part about this mod, it just looks so good. The Nether Star backpack also gives you a cool little effect when wearing it, and it looks the best as well. You can also carry 2 backpacks at once if you want to break the rules a little bit, but you'll look like the village idiot doing so. Better mob animations brings new life to your world by giving certain mobs their own animations, and this makes being chased by mobs a little bit scarier. Just look at how scary the creeper and zombies are when they move now. Villagers get some creepy looking elbows with general moving animations when standing still, and they get a little walk animation too. It gives them some cool life and should be a vanilla feature. And the iron golems walk around like they have a place to be. Wolves get a cute ear and mouth animation, and my god, it looks so damn cute. Why isn't this a part of vanilla Minecraft? Now, my mod was playing up and the warden turned into Mickey Mouse, but he gets an upgrade making him a bit more scarier. The squids get some new tentacle animations, making them look more alive and fun to be around. The drown gets a limp when walking around, but when he gets in the water, he starts swimming. And can you imagine this thing swimming at you throwing tridents? Absolute nightmare fuel. And skeletons get a nice little walk. Overall, this is a great little mod for anyone wanting to improve the life of mobs in their world. We all know this classic mod and the classic mutant creatures we all grew up seeing, but the Bedrock version of mutant creatures has some more creatures that are just as terrifying. The Iron Golem, Wolf, and Ocelot get mutant variants. The wolf can be tamed with bones and has some cute face animations. Once tamed, you can ride him into the sunset, and these bad boys can leap. No longer do you need to build to get up hills. Just use your wolf and you can jump onto a villager's house. So much easier to get around. There is also a baby mutant wolf, and look at how cute they look, as if you wouldn't want one of these. The Iron Golem looks like a sad boy, but his animations are great, and their arms get bigger when they start slapping mobs. Definitely wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that one. Axolotls are now nightmare fuel of the water. They will send any fish nearby to meet Jesus, but they do look super cute. And there's also an end variant of the mutant axolotl. He's a friendly fella and he just teleports around the place. Now let's move into Satan's dungeon, the Nether, where we get a few more mutants. Wandering around will be the mutant piglin, mutant brute, and mutant zombified piglin. And I would not recommend of crossing the line of stuff around and find out, as these guys will show no mercy. The wither skeleton gets a buff and now carries 2 swords, and he is not afraid to turn you into a kebab. He will also give you the wither effect when you try to touch him, so I'd recommend just avoiding him, as you probably won't do too well against him. There is also a skeleton wolf. If you see this guy, the next person you will be seeing is Jesus. They only know how to harm, so I'd be well equipped when you see one, but there is a small chance you can tame one too. But do you know what is easy to tame? The video that YouTube recommended you. All you gotta do is click on it and it will be tamed. Give it a go. I heard YouTube is good at recommending videos. And with that, I'll see you legends in the next video.